Before wedding night, there was premarital counseling, and you guys talked about sex in your class.
We didn't finish our class
because
we
didn't get that class.
Okay, our counselors, they
kind of moved.
They moved, So
we didn't have that class. So our sex class, we had it during training to become marriage counselors.
Okay, so
we didn't have any form of preparation.
Well, tell me about wedding night. Pre-wedding night, then wedding night itself. Pre-wedding night, what was going through your mind?
Okay, for pre-wedding night, for me, I was expectant.
Were you jogging around the room kind of thing the night before?
Friday, I had somebody that paid till like Thursday for me. I said, since you have this, they paid for almost 1 week for me. I said, okay, finish yourself, And I checked in on the Friday. I was relaxing. Nothing should disturb me. I was just chilling. I'll just go downstairs, take juice, eat, and just for that, waiting for the next day. I told them too that this MC, everything they should cut it, cut. No, if you want to cut cake, don't bring 3 people that will come and tell you the color. What do you see? I said, I don't even want all this nonsense. I said, let's go straight to the point. Make sharp. And true to it, by 4:35 we were done that day, and it was an environmental sanitation day. We started late. I remember everything very well. I just got to the hotel,
Okay, wait, don't tell me about the hotel. So I want to know about pre-wedding night. So Vera, tell me about your own pre-wedding night. Were you mindful of the fact that, hey, I'm finally going to...
No, because we had an agreement that nothing will happen on the wedding night. Yes. So it actually helped me. I was busy, dancing with my friends, making noise. I was just screaming, I'm getting married. My father was upset. My mother was irritated. I and my friends were just excited. I'm getting married, just shouting at it. Because most of my bridal children were from camp and then long-time friends. So it was like a catch-up for us. That was my pre-wedding night. Prior to then, so there's this thing about wedding nights. Just like when they say first kiss. So I heard somebody, when they said, you may now kiss the bride, she now turned her face away. The pastor now started laying hands on them to pray, you will never reject your husband, And I was like, do they know the amount of pressure society has put on her for that first kiss? So I had... it had translated in my head as also that wedding night sexually. So I told my husband, I said, guys, see that night, we can do it any other night. But see that night, let's just not do anything. Not because of the fact that I don't want to do it, but just because of the pressure. I don't want to feel pressure to please or not. Let's just sleep. Which he agreed.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, he agreed.
Okay.
So my pre-wedding night, nothing, I played, had fun. I was just happy. She asked me, you are my wedding now. That's on my wedding dinner. I used all my energy. I used all my energy, I was just happy because I knew that we just gone.
Please, the other veggies watching here, don't waste your energy dancing. Please, divide your energy. There's why you dance outside, why you dance inside. Please, go ahead.
So, there was practically no preparation.
For church mind.
I was going to my church mind. Aside from the fact, okay, so my bridal shower, they had bought me all the lingerie, all everything that I didn't know how I was going to use them. They just bought a lot of things. I packed them in the box, plus the ones I know that I really wear. The ones I really wear, that's my normal jeans at top. The normal things I will wear, I packed them on top of the ones they bought for me. So there was really nothing pre, then wedding night.
So in your mind, you were thinking you would come wedding night and join Hallelujah Challenge and worship team.
There's so many other things we could do, which we did though.
Okay. So wedding night, so wedding night, what happened?
So we got back from the reception, got to the hotel, because we didn't have time to take pictures before, so all our wedding pictures were taken in the hotel after the wedding. So photographer, the whole crew followed us back, finished everything, left. So for me, people are helping us with spending the time. They finished, a couple that a friend of ours came, we just went downstairs, ate, left, time was going. So when it was just us, I went into the bathroom, locked the door. Struggled with my wedding dress. Removed my wedding dress, dressed up fully. Came out, folded the wedding dress, kept it. He was just there looking at me. Then I brought out the money they sprayed us from the wedding, then emptied it on the bed. So we started counting money. Finished counting money.
Distraction technique.
We counted money, removed tithes, we said, okay, so what I'm going to do? Start planning. I'm just conversation. And so I got tired. I packed everything and I laid down and I slept. I thought the person I'm in covenant with would honor our agreement. So I lay down to sleep, and then in the middle of the sleep, started feeling crawling, stings all over my body. I was like, sir, we're supposed to be on the same page. So I got up, like, what's happening? I said, I can never forget. Somebody that has been fasting for this long, God has prepared the table before him, and you say he should not eat. There was nothing I said that worked.
Okay, pause there. I want to hear from your own side. So get to this point first.
All right, so I was just playing along all the whole stuff, you know. I was just playing along. All the people that came, I was like, okay, people should do and just be. I don't. We'll go see this later. Just come, just you know. Those ones they left. They did all the pictures, all the stuffs, you know. To my greatest amazement, she now brought money. I said, we're not owing anybody, sister. We're not owing anybody. You know, there's no. Yes, we can do this thing tomorrow, but she was just using all those things. I said, okay, maybe it's part of the love process that will ginger the whole thing, you know. We finished. The next thing was that sister started to sleep. As in it was just something else. As in it was something else. You know. So I said, okay, let me not rush. So, I said, okay, let me not rush. Let them not accuse me of rape this early. So I was just trying to see how I could get her attention and everything. When I had that conversation, I said, this gentleman has been fasting. When God has now prepared the table, why can't we have the feast of unleavened bread? You know? let's see how this thing goes. Let us start this thing here now. And she started whining and I said, okay. No, wait, she did not agree like that. After some trying to convince her, she still did not. I was all aroused, you know, to the point where I just got up from the bed. I went to the wardrobe. I just opened it. I just slammed it. Bah! No. The first day I did. I slammed it. What is this? And I said, and also that she was now, you know, not really comfortable. So I just went there. I just cuddled her. I said, okay, well, since this journey was not able to be accomplished today, yes. So I said, okay, let us. I'll be patient all this while. Let me not do something that will hurt her own feelings.
So nothing happened that night.
Nothing in the past.
So wait, you were happy that happened? Because we were not happy. So hope you were happy.
Happiness is okay. So as much as we did not do anything per se that night, right? I wasn't happy with the fact that we don't talk. Why are we now scattering it now? You know. And then he had touched me basically, and I was getting excited. But at the back of my mind, part of the reasons why we could even do anything was I didn't know what to do. You know. So as much as I liked what he was doing, I didn't know what to do. So I said, you know what? Let's get prepared. So I was just trying to say, you know what? Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. You know.
So what happened the next day?
Okay, the next day we had our bath and we came to church. Yes,
Okay,
but we come here on Saturday now. The next day was Sunday. We came to church the next day. We had to move from that. Then I had to go and move my things from my parents' house. I had to tell family members I traveled from. Basically, all those places. Okay, I know the question asked me what happened in the room the next day. Yes. So in the room the next day, we tried.
This was in the night or in the morning for church?
No, we've gone to church, we've come back, we've settled everybody, returned wedding gown. As usual, I tried to do plenty things to distract. Yes. So finally got back to the hotel room and then I said, okay, let's try. So this time around that we did not succeed was not because we did not want to. It was now because we didn't know how to. Right. So it was a question of we are both excited. We both want to do this thing, but we could not. We couldn't like what was that English he used? He said to me that your cervix is too inside, your vagina is too inside. Your vagina is too far, and he can't reach.
It's a Sota. It's a Lagos Sota.
he said it's too far, we can't reach. I said, "Oh, you know." So second day, third day. So now, yeah, it took us 4 days.
Wow. Yes, sir.
So I think the second day now I was ready. We were both ready. It wasn't working. So now I was not getting frustrated. So the third day I called. I had to phone a friend. I called because now we didn't have counselors to talk to. My elder sister, I don't have such conversations with her then. So I had to call a friend that I knew that I could have such a conversation with. Oh God, it was a good decision, but she said, "What's wrong with you? I said, you know when they say we have pets you enough, now it's to use tough love. What's wrong with you? 15-year-olds, 12-year-olds outside they are doing it and getting away with it. You that have license to do it, they are saying, what's your problem? They shall use Igbo. I said, Jai I should spread my legs wide. You know, and then when she said that to me, I turned off the phone, I came back to him. I said, yeah, if you know what to do, have your way. So the major problem was the fact that my mind was not yet ready. Then my body too didn't know how to react. So everything I was experiencing was new to me. Right, and then so after she had said what she said to me, I had to start looking for. So she sent me to a particular site, a Christian site that talks about sex and marriage. So she sent me to a Christian site. So I looked it up. I saw positions that could help with the disvirgining process that will make it easier, So, that's when I saw the lubricants thingy, and then I shared it with him. He was like, anything, let's just get this over and done with. So, and then she also said to me that no matter what he does, in as much as I've been told that I will feel pain, that is all in my head. She said, the pain is in your head. So whatever he's doing to you, see it from a place of love. Someone who loves you would not want to deliberately hurt you. So if you are screaming out of pain, he would pull out because he doesn't want to hurt you. That is elongating the process. So the earlier she said, endure it. This is first stage. When you get to labor, that's another stage. She said, hey woman, endure it so that you can encourage him to finish what he has started. So long as he does not finish, both of you will be frustrated. So on the 4th day, we started again. I was better, he was better, but like he said, the canal was long. So he had to prop me up, get pillows to prop me up and stuff. And then first time it didn't work. Second time I started getting agitated, I started screaming. So he was so upset. He banged the wardrobe door. What's the meaning of this rubbish? I said, come. It's okay. Just come. And that was it. It was the 4th day, the day before our wedding Thanksgiving. And that was our last day in the hotel. I think that was another thing she said to me. She said, instead of you to enjoy AC, you want to go where there's no light, I gotta do it. Better enjoy AC now and move on with your life. So that was the last day, and that was when we were finally able to have proper penetrative sex.
So if I ask my questions, tell me how those final days were before you finally happened.
It was frustrating, very, very, very frustrating when you are, okay, yes, no experience, but let's just see how we can help ourselves. There's no point, we are here now, there's no point being afraid, there's no judgment. There's nobody that is against us now. So let's just see how we can come together, make this thing work, So my frustration was that she kept panicking all over and over. And okay, I actually felt that if I do something that would, she would now calm down. That's why I took that strategy. I just went there to, cause some disruption so that so that any kind of panic would also go away. And it worked a bit. It worked really so. All right, so that was just.
So the challenge was that you couldn't penetrate at that time. Okay. Were you lubricated, or did you have to use?
Because later we now got the information about the lubrication, the lubricant. Yes, that's what we know.
Okay, interesting. So for you, Vera, how did you move from being a virgin, a novice, taking 4 nights to have sex for the first time, to being a sexologist? What has changed? Because right now you coach people on sex. Right now you're very knowledgeable. You're like a sex expert. You know plenty positions and all. How did you move from that virgin, novice, scared to have sex, took 4 nights to have sex, to being a professional sexologist today?
Okay, so I channeled my frustration after the experience I had, which I blamed on lack of knowledge, lack of information, right? I made up my mind that no woman should go through what I had to go through, right? So I actually became more vocal about talking about it. I became more vocal. I had this experience again after my first baby, because I had episiotomy. I think that's in the medical term for it. I had a tear, so they had to stitch me. I had a 3.9 kg baby, so they had to stitch me. So it was like this virgining me afresh, right? So imagine moving from not knowing to trying to enjoy, discovering ourselves, and then totally shut down again. So it was affecting my mind. So I thought to myself that, okay, there should be some sort of information out there that is clean. Because once you type sex on YouTube, what you see is pornography. Once you type sex on Google, what you see is dirty, basically, which is what the world has turned sex to be, right? And this is not what I want, and this is not how I know it to be. So I searched for content. I actually went for a 3 or 6 weeks course? Yes. I went for a course on sex in marriage by a Christian organization too. So I learned I had to unlearn, yes, and then started learning how to enjoy sex myself. Now, the narrative sometimes is mostly on the women aspect, is that you are there to please your husband, right? So I learned that you're not just pleasing him, it's even more pleasurable to him when you are also enjoying it. It's both of us doing this thing and having fun and being happy doing it. That was why I learned about orgasm. All the things we are doing since, it was not inclusive, yes. So that was why I learned about orgasm. That was how I learned how to. So while I was doing this course, you do that, you practice. You practice. So while doing all these things, I was also carrying my husband along. So they had assignments and stuff to do with the spouse, right? So we were both learning. And then talking, I don't know how to have friends that my age mates, my friends do. My friends are either way older than me or way younger than me. So when I'm talking to those that are younger than me, and we're talking about, oh, we're about to get married, I say, hey, so have you done the sex class? Have you thought to this? No, we don't talk about it here. I say, hey, really, why? No, when you're ready to come, we'll talk. You know, spoken to 1, 2, 3 people, and then with counseling. Before, when we used to counsel, we just used to read that part, you know. But we also noticed that while reading that part, I get more interested. That's one topic I'm more interested in. So I started seeking for knowledge on sex. And I could see that these materials and resources are out there. It's just that because we are not talking about it, the perverse ones, it has made their own voices louder, right? Yeah.
So from when you started having sex, now, at what point did you start having orgasms? Because you mentioned that you were just doing it. At least how many people just do it? And they never really, especially women, men always have orgasm, you know, but the women. So how long did it take for you to get to the point where you really started enjoying sex? And what happened?
Okay, I really started enjoying sex after that training I did. I had my daughter 3 years after marriage. So postpartum, basically in the fourth year, going on the 5th year, just before I took in for my second child, yes.
Wow, so you did 4 years of just doing it.
We're just doing it.
This has to put it for life, really.
We're just like, we're happy because we don't have any, there was nothing to compare it with, right? We're happy, you know, but we also, it was that course now that opened our eyes that there's more to this. And then this more is not dirty.
Yes.
So because we came in as novices, and then with what the world has put out there, that sex is dirty and whatnot, you think that this thing you're doing, let you be doing it, I'm doing it. This is how Jesus wants it to know. You know, when I found out that this thing knowledge I was seeking was also in a Christian environment and stuff like that, I found out that we can also have more. We can also do more. We can explore. Our bodies are let's say, have elasticity. You know, it can bend, it can get back. No, God creates something. It can bend, it can get back to its initial position. It can go overboard. You know, so long as there's a constant communication between the parties involved, in this case, both of us, right? You're doing something, I don't like it. Oh, no, let's not do this. Let's try something else. I'm not comfortable here. You know, it made my second pregnancy beautiful. A lot of people have issues with sex in pregnancy. Oh no, it was. I tell people I had sex the last day.
And the interesting thing about her starting to enjoy the sex, really, you know, getting orgasm, is when she found out the actual stuff that we needed to be doing. You know, the first time, it wasn't really pleasurable for me. But after I did it and she was really happy, you know, I said, I'll have to sacrifice it until we get something else that we can do. All right. So at that time, it used to take all my strength. You know, it's every strength in me. When I'm done like that, I say, oh, more.
So you weren't enjoying it so much then?
No. Yes, I wasn't really enjoying it.
So he wasn't enjoying what makes me have an orgasm. He wasn't enjoying it, but he was doing it for me. And the fact that I was enjoying it, he had to start.
So you guys now have been able to find a balance. So basically, you know, people should not have expectation that from the first day, from the first week, to just be skyrocketing. It doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes you need to take time to learn each other's body and find a system and synchronize.
You don't know if the body doesn't even understand your body totally. There are some parts of my body that didn't even know existed.
At that first day, you won't be breaking all the plates, going, all those things you see in movies. No. All those things, they acted them, you know. you come and face real life, really. It's not movie.
More questions.